I find myself continually astonished by just how little you can get away with saying, like quantity wise, in a video or even audio presentation, or something that's got to be fixed. I mean, I guess text too, but that is insofar as you've got limits on word count. I mean, it's the same problem. You sort of have you're trying to have a budget for the length of time or area on a page or what have you, and just the sheer like the quantity or lack of it that you can get away with saying. I remember helping my dad years ago run for member of parliament, and we did a radio ad, and we only had enough money in the budget for like a 30-second ad. And it turns out that in 30 seconds, you basically can say 3 sentences. And arguably, that was still crammed. So, and it turned out that the other candidates had been running 60-second ads. And so clearly you just can't say anything. And to the extent that these videos that I do, like totally unscripted, I find 5 minutes is a very consistent articulation point. Like you can sort of talk about one thing in 5 minutes. But I find the difference in versus just like talking off the cuff like this versus a scripted thing, which I'm really trying to sort of get a better feel for, a sort of better sense of just like what I can work with, is several orders of magnitude. So like, for instance, I was going to do a video just like this. I had a bee in my bonnet about something, and I wanted to talk about it for 5 minutes. And I was like, I better just jot down some bullet points just to make sure that I don't forget what I was going to talk about. And that was like a week ago. And now I have a script that is it's a full script. And I timed it, and it was just under 18 minutes. It was like 17:25 or something like that. And that was me actually talking too fast. Now I took it and I shoved it into the teleprompter app, which I just found just like yesterday evening. And it said it was 23 minutes and 41 seconds. And that is just way too damn long. I mean, I don't know. I see some people, like some like YouTubers that are doing these like half hour, 45-minute, 4 hour, long, just sitting there chatting practically. And the thing is they cut them too, which is bananas. So they're like, whatever they've recorded is longer than that. I don't know that I want to be that or do that. I mean, what I'm trying to do really is I'm trying to, and if you look at the stats, like they just drop off after the first like few seconds even. Like you basically have about a minute and a half to get your point across, and the only people watching past that are like fans. So, and I don't have fans. So it's been a sort of a challenge for me to try to figure out just like what the level of effort is. And like I said, it's like several orders of magnitude. Like I get one of these out in under an hour. Like I record once in one shot. Like I might, like if I trip over it, I might stop it and nuke that and start over again. But I shoot it in one shot, and then I edit it, like I just clip out, some of the ums and ahs just because it's annoying. And then I, do a cover thing, which takes me like 5 minutes now. Those started out being really long. And then I, write the little blurb or whatever, and then I upload it. And that takes about an hour end to end. Now, the next step up is a scripted thing, a scripted video in effort-wise. And the next step is like, orders of magnitude. Like if I write a script, it takes at least a week. And then, recording and whatever editing is kind of in a similar vein, but B-roll. B-roll takes, like if I was going to do animations for B-roll or even just like a slide deck, God, look, it just takes so much longer. And then especially if you're going to cut in the slides and whatever, like that's just, it's just orders of magnitude more effort. So like it turns something that would take an hour into something that would take like a month. And it's like, I don't have a month for these. So that's my rant, my meta commentary on video production. And now I'm gonna finish my coffee.